Hello respected people, welcome back to Respected Minister. Today, we are taking a closer look at a tweet from Jim Chalmers, who shared some promising news about inflation in Australia. According to Chalmers, new figures from the ABS stats show that monthly inflation dropped by 0.3 percentage points in July, indicating that government policies are having a positive impact. However, as with any economic report, the public's response has been varied and thought-provoking. Let's dive into the reactions and see what people are saying about this latest development. Disclaimer: the views expressed in this video are based on public tweets and do not necessarily reflect verified facts. Viewers are encouraged to seek information from reliable news sources. The first response brings up the issue of electricity prices, criticizing the government for failing to deliver on a promise to lower prices by $275 per year. The commenter suggests that offering electricity subsidies as a temporary solution isn't enough, and that the Reserve Bank of Australia, RBA, will see through this tactic. This highlights a common frustration with short-term fixes that don't address the underlying issues, particularly when it comes to the cost of living. Another response takes a skeptical view of the reported inflation reduction, arguing that the government is merely returning taxpayers' money in the form of rebates, which then gets counted as a price reduction in official statistics. The commenter accuses the government of manipulating the numbers to make it seem like inflation is under control, a sentiment that reflects broader distrust in how economic data is presented and interpreted by politicians. A third response focuses on the uneven impact of anti-inflationary strategies, arguing that while ordinary Australians, particularly mortgage holders, are bearing the brunt of interest rate hikes, supermarkets and CEOs are escaping unscathed. This comment touches on the perceived unfairness in how economic pressures are distributed, with some sectors of the economy seemingly insulated from the hardships faced by everyday people. Another commenter takes aim at the broader economic landscape, pointing out the stark contrast between the millions of Australians living in poverty and the corporations that benefited from JobKeeper payments to which they were not entitled. This response underscores the growing concern about income inequality and the disconnect between government rhetoric and the lived experiences of many Australians. Finally, a response points out the massive profits recently reported by Coles and Woolworths, suggesting that the cost of living crisis is being exacerbated by the increased spending at the checkout, which benefits these large corporations. The commenter ends with a call for an election, implying that the current government is not effectively addressing the economic challenges facing Australians. This reaction highlights the pressure on political leaders to deliver tangible results in the face of growing public discontent. In conclusion, while Jim Chalmers' tweet offers a positive update on inflation, the public's reactions reveal a deeper concern about the effectiveness and fairness of government policies. From skepticism about economic data to frustration with corporate profits and income inequality, these responses paint a complex picture of the challenges facing Australia. As always, we encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Respected Minister for more in-depth discussions on the issues that matter to Australians.